Hello everyone. We are in a Svan house, old traditional Svan house, and this is like call it Machubi house. It's built like around the 5th century, where people and the cows and the animals are lived together. For example, let me show you around. This is a place where the animals have dying like eating, and where they are standing whole winter. And this is the place for the people where they were sleeping, but so usually they were lived together. Basically there is a two door. One is an outside, so this is entrance like as a balcony, and there was second door, so they will open the outside door, close the inside, and then cows were going under. It's called a second floor, but it's kind of a entresol for them, as we can say. And the cows were inside, so it's kind of also good heating for the people. So second floor of the building, it's full of hay, so it was kind of keeping the warm in a house. There's a ladder for the persons who can go outside and live here. Basically, this Machubi is like big family house where grandparents, parents, let's say 3-4 generations lived together before they were like growing and built another Machubi in neighbor side or like in a different village. This is the place for cooking. They were making the fire here, and they were baking some food, and this is like for the water boil and then making some soups or something like that. And this is a kind of a stone which is a black rock, and which is also protection from the fire, like because usually it's wood and there's rocks all around. This is a place for the candles and where they had the light. Usually there is a head of the house which is called the Makhvshi. Makhvshi's chair is there, like who's leading the house, and is like big old wise man who was giving the instructions, who was blessing the family, who was a mediator, who was let's say the big boss of the house. And as we can see here, like everything is like handmade. They were like big artisan. This is a plate, spoons, and place for some different food, herbs. And this is kind of a glass, let's say, for a drink, a water, wine, whatever. And it's like a bull horn. A storage room for potatoes. They were growing so much potatoes and corns, beans, usually, yeah. And there are the places like for fruits. As you can see, it's all really arty. Yeah, this is a special glass for special guests. And this, let's say, big one, at least like 1.5 liter or 1 liter pot or glass for a special person who comes to the house from far away. As we can see from both sides, there are the person. This is a Queen Tamar. Actually, she was a king, and this is a King David. On their time, the Georgia has been the biggest, located in the two seaside, Caspian and Black Sea, and the whole Caucasus was Georgia. And yeah, it's also the handmade and really professionally done. And it should be the wine here inside for special guests. And it's also like big respect that you're giving with two kings. And then you have to say the toast also and drink fully. Yeah, I know it's hard, but like 1 liter of wine to straight away drink. But it has been also big respect, and they were appreciating so much. This is a place for a baby, and this robe, usually it's made from the cannabis skin, and this is a place where they were making the clothing. Like as you can see, there are the socks, gloves, yeah, dresses, pants. Here we have a like Svan traditional hat, and it's made from sheep hair, and it's unique unique hat because in the summer it's a cold and keeps you like in a nice temperature. In the winter it's a warm. So when they were going in a mountain, it's also kind of a protection from the rainfall because it doesn't go water inside. If they wanted to drink water, they would just flip around, take the water from spring water, and drink it from here. So as you see, there is also the cross. It's also like a religion side because they feel always blessed when they have a cross on the head. And basically it's a three-color, white, black, and silver, and they have also the meaning of why they are different colors. For example, there was so many tragedies like because of as a heavy work and hard work, so they were having the black. If, for example, if they lost somebody from the family, and silver is like when they lost also but still growing and having more kids, and the white is like when they were living in a good life with no tragedy, no suffer, nothing like that. And yeah, as we can see, it's a white hat, and they've been a strong family and lived like that forever. Original shoes made from sheepskin. As you can see, it's flipped over, and then hair is inside, and some hay still inside for keeping the warm. So unique and so beautiful. And it's also like waterproof. Now we are using the Gore-Tex or something like that. It's their Gore-Tex. Yeah, as we can say, it was big winter, like 5-6 months of winter, and there are the handmade snowshoes made by the nut tree, and this is the skin of the animal bull. Yeah. Here we have some unique machine. What is called like lashira. Lashira is like for some herbs. You can put it inside, and it's separated stone, and then it has a hole here, and then something that holds it. You just put some herbs, and then if you want to, like, let's say, mash them or smash them to make it as a powder, and there is a holder, and then as you can see, you can spin that, and then or crashing and smashing the herbs. There are the couple of symbolics as well. This is a cross, like as religion side, and 4 more cross between. As we can say also, this is kind of a flag of Georgia. Before the Christianity came here, they had different trusts. Usually they were like a pagans. In Svaneti they have also their own language, which is completely different than any other language. And at the moment there are 15,000 people who speak Svan language. Svan and Georgian language is completely different, and when the Christianity came to Georgia, it was like 3rd century, and the information and those kind of stuff was delayed to the mountains. And then as we can see, we are in Ushguli, the highest living point in Europe, 2,300 meters above the sea level. And Christianity came here around 8th and 9th century, and that there was the time when Georgia and Svaneti connected to each other. Before that, Svaneti was like, let's say, different the region, different people, different culture. They were pagans, but when the Christianity came, it just connected because it was many similarity between them. As we know, also in Svaneti there was hunting was common. This is head of goat, like mountain goat, Caucasian. And in summertime, if there was a meat and they don't want it to waste it, they were just hanging on a ceiling. As we can see, it's like a place to hang the meats, and the fire was still inside, and then the meat was getting smoked. They had all natural, they had all handmade, and they had beautiful, tough life, as we can see it right now.